Hi, my name is Ian Bergman. I'm with Microsoft for Startups. Microsoft for Startups is a very simple proposition. We believe that startups are here to do great things, and we want to be here to help. We help in two very simple ways. We help with access to technology. Tech startups need all cloud computing platforms, productivity tools, you name it. And we help with access to customers. We think that one of the most powerful things that Microsoft can do is connect the thousands of customers that we have that have problems with startups that are building the creative solutions of the future. I personally love attending new tech events. I have been on and off for years. This is one of my first opportunities to be here in a professional capacity. So really excited to see that side of the community, but I've enjoyed it for years all over the city in the Northwest. If we only had more time, I'd love to go into the stories of the founders, the stories of the startups that we work with. Today I get to talk about what we do, but really it's all about the startups. It's the startups that are out there that are building text analytics that helps remove unconscious bias from written documents, things that happens to all of us, and tools can help us. The startups that are doing predictive fall detection in hospitals so nurses know where to go and look to prevent injury. You name it. There's just so many. There's thousands of those stories. I wish I could tell them. If you want to know more about us, we're on the web, startups.microsoft.com. We're on Twitter @Microsoft for Startups, or my favorite, just send us an email, startups@microsoft.com.
Good evening, everyone. I am acutely aware that I'm standing between. Oh. I'm acutely aware that you can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? Oh, I can hear myself. That's better. Okay, rewind. Hi, guys. Wonderful evening, I hope. I'm acutely aware that I'm standing between folks in the after party and happy hour, etc. But I'm also acutely aware that I am a Seattle native. I love this city, I love this community, and it pains my heart that so few people are aware of what Microsoft can do as a member of this community for startups. So I really appreciate the opportunity to be here and talk a little bit about what we can offer to founders, entrepreneurs, the engineers, the marketers, the biz dev folks who make up our startup community. Animations. Okay, our motto is very simple. You as a startup are here to do great things, and we're here to help. And when I say you're here to do great things, I mean it. You don't found a startup to do something small. You found a startup to solve a problem that you understand, that you have lived, that you have breathed, and that is going to change the world in some way. We work with companies that do everything from medical fall detection, predicting when people are going to fall out of a bed in a hospital, to people that are solving problems like unconscious bias in written documents, or helping the self-driving cars of the future understand billions of images in real time, doing truly great things. But we're here to help because it turns out that this is really, really hard. We work with startups who have told us, hey, we walked into a customer, we almost closed the deal with a major bank, and do you know what? They just handed us a 50-page security audit document. What do I do with this thing? Yeah. Oh, you guys can't hear me. Okay, now we're better. We've worked with startups that face problems around just your product going down and customers yelling at you, but also my favorite one, the first customer, that big win that you're counting on, that then turns to you and says, wait a second, like, how can I trust you? How can I work with you? Like, am I your first customer? And as a startup, you're focused on creating. You're focused on figuring out what your product is, who's going to build it, how you're going to pay the people that are going to build it, how you're going to pay back those investors that have helped you pay the people that are going to help you build your product. And we believe that there's a bunch of areas where Microsoft has certain expertise where we can be a partner, not just a vendor. A partner that helps with the two things that we are really, really good at. So Microsoft for Startups, partnering with us, it's all about two things: access to technology and access to customers. We help our startups with up to $120,000 of free Azure credits, but much more importantly than that, access to the engineers, the consultants who can help you understand how you need to build your product. And then the thing that I'm really proud of, the thing that we try and do with any startup that we work with, access to customers. Our salespeople get paid if they help you win business for a very simple reason. Our customers have problems and they need the type of solutions that startups are building. So our goal with Microsoft for Startups is that anyone we work with can have a success story like Define Crowd. They're a startup here in Seattle. We worked with them to close one really big deal, but more importantly, deal after deal after deal so that we can go together to customers and act as partners over the long term. That's what we're trying to accomplish with Microsoft for Startups. And if that sounds interesting to you, we want to talk to you. If you're B2B focused because, well, we want to be able to help you reach new customers, you're at that stage where you've figured out your product market fit, you can apply today. We want to talk to you. We want to work with you. You can visit our website. Or if you're not ready now, send us an email. Follow us on Twitter, on LinkedIn. Find me here, chat with me. We'd love to have a conversation. So thank you for hearing me out. I really appreciate it. I hope this is educational for the community and would love to take any questions if you have any. Yeah.
I went by that last slide pretty quickly, but if I got it right, you're looking for companies at the stage, A series stage, which is pretty advanced for a lot of the
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah, why are we looking for companies in that seed or Series A stage? Here's the deal. You can spend a lot of time. I actually talked to someone earlier today who had talked to me about the pivots, the iterations, et cetera. The best thing that we can do for any startup is help you connect to customers. For us to do that, you need to have figured out your product market fit. I don't actually care if you have Series A funding from a VC. I care that you have figured out a product and a customer, and so that we can help you reach the next 10. That's why that stage is up there. You're welcome. Cool. Yes, in the back. Yeah, great question.
Wait, please repeat the question.
Yeah, the question is, does it have to align with our product categories or aims we have as a company, et cetera? The answer is no. B2B is very expansive for us. We can help most with organizational buyers, schools, enterprises, small businesses. We reach them with our direct sellers, with the resellers, the companies that take Office and sell it to a school. All of them can take a startup solution and sell it too. What we're trying to do is help you close business with our channels. And the reason, very, very simple. When you get a new customer as a startup, guess what? We just got a new customer too. Yeah. Okay, I know we're at time. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.